All right, so I've already spoken about this in the previous episode, explaining liquidity concepts on using these lines. Now this is the part two of liquidity concepts. Now watch this. So now let's come to real charts and let's understand what liquidity concept is. So this is a ranging. This is for the sell market. So this is a ranging market for this particular chart, and you can see price has been ranging for a long time, breaking structures. Let's mark this. So anywhere we have a low, a high. Let me use it. Let me use this once. You have a low and a high, a low, a high, a low, a high. So price starts ranging from this particular point, meaning this particular low and high is no more is no more what valid, right? So now it has become invalidated. Probably the low is valid, but the high is practically invalid. But in this case, the whole scenario is dumb. This whole thing becomes one because this one practically is also invalid in this case, because as you can see, price created a low. Okay, created a low and a high, right, tapping into this particular place. So that one is practically invalid as well because the imbalance is failed, right? And we are practically looking for another opportunity, and hence we should be looking at this order block to be filled. So why am I predicting this? If you don't understand, please watch the previous video and then you understand this particular one. So now you know that this is your low, this is your high. Extremely you take you know that anywhere there's a low and a high, this is your low. So a break of structure has occurred from here. So price has broken this particular zone, right? Let's put below BOS. So now you have your break of structure, and I made mention that an order block is basically an upside, the last up move before the down move. And you can see this, the last up move before the down move, that is in the sell situation. So you can see this particular one explains better. So now you see that there is, and also we spoke about imbalance. So you can see imbalance to here, right? Imbalance is also here. It hasn't, price hasn't filled the middle candle. You can see price hasn't filled the middle candle. That wicks are not meeting each other, so hence it is not filled, right? So you have imbalance, and now the order block becomes more valid. Now you draw your order block here. So those who are actually selling, their stop losses, their entries should be here. Probably they are triggered inside the trade. Their stop losses is above this place, right? And those who are also buying, their entries are here. Their stop losses are below this place. So price practically, and now we, the retail traders, and the strategy we are learning, we have been taught that price is basically going to take those people out and then come and tap you in with a very nice stop loss. So you see these people, their stop loss are very huge, right? Very nice stop loss, and maybe your first target will be this low, right? So you have 8%, and they probably will have very long time before they reach their percent. So you watch what will happen. You have your imbalance. This one has already been filled by this week, so this imbalance is not yet filled. Because this one is not filled, you're confident, you're pretty confident that this one is practically going to do what? To stop these people out, take you in. This is where the money is, then it will continue the trend. So let's watch and see what happened. So with this one, let's go. So you see price shot up strongly, stopping this particular person out, triggering this particular person straight inside. And the next thing, price practically goes in, tapping into the trade, right, and continuing to the downside. So here I just tapped you in, right? Then these people think this person, because of this huge candle, they'll perceive that this particular trade is worth it, worth taking it. They'll close their charts, they'll go and be sitting or enjoying somewhere, then boom, price will just start shooting to the upside, and all of a sudden just go up until it shoots, taps you into the trade, right? This is just going to happen. Now you don't have to worry about this particular ranging and all those stuff because you are in the right direction. If you can't stay into the range, the moment price reaches up to 90% of your trade, you just have to what? Close it, right? Just close it. When it is, just measure, make sure you have 90% of your trade closed partials, right? If you also have patience to wait for it to reach here, just let it be, and price practically go up until it shoots to the downside, stopping this person out, and there you go, you are already into the trade. So if you didn't put your TP, you continue to be in profit all the way, right? And in this case, you have hit almost 14% of your account in just one single trade. So this basically explains the liquidity concepts of what I'm talking about. So you see how price was ranging. People would think that it will continue to the downside. All of a sudden, boom, it shifts to the downside. So I also explained about the double top and double bottom. It does work, but you're always going to be taken out most of the time because the market already knows of these particular patterns, and they are not fools to let you be making money off of them. Those who want to make money, so they will stop you out. As the low traders, you don't know what you're doing, and they practically go into their optimistic, or probably their already anticipated direction that the market is supposed to go. So this is basically just to explain to you how liquidity concepts work and how basically they go about it each day and out, right? So that is basically the simplest way to explain liquidity. If you don't understand this particular one, please make sure to go back in the previous liquidity concept. That's liquidity concept part 1. This is now the part 2 of it, and watch that video before come back to watch this particular one. See you in my next episode.